There we go. Wonderful. Another week for our meditations. We're almost getting there. We've been 4 months meditating. So last week we've been meditating on love and compassion. The previous week we were meditating on exchanging, and understanding the advantages of the self-cherishing, the advantages of cherishing others. So, now we're going to do a meditation today which for me is a very powerful meditation, which is the Tonglen, taking and giving, right? Such an important meditation for us to really apply those ideas of, thinking about love, how love can be really given, how, compassion can be really taking the suffering of others. So that is the main idea of this meditation, really for us to just to do it. So we're gonna try to do it in this short moment, short meditation that we have. We're going to try to do a little bit with ourselves, okay? Because I always feel that it's so important that we start with like doing with ourselves so we can really take that pain from ourselves and we can really love, give love to ourselves. But then we're going to try to expand that, okay, to all sentient beings. And that is a very powerful meditation because I always say, Rinpoche once told me that we can do this meditation anytime, anywhere, right? We don't need to be sitting down, closing our eyes, but we can see when we see a situation, when we see something, best thing to do is Tonglen. So we can really try to do it. So we try to create that, you know, that intention, that motivation, that experience right now, so we can use it anytime, anywhere with whatever situation. Especially for those going to the pilgrimage, I highly recommend, with the Tonglen, wherever we're gonna be. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do Tonglen. So let's start with the posture. Just feeling the body, this incredible vessel that we have for our life in this planet, for this current life we have. So finding a comfortable posture for the body not to be a hindrance, an obstacle for our meditation. Trying to keep the back as straight as possible, shoulders relaxed, eyes completely closed or slightly open. And when we feel ready, we can relax the attention to the body and start paying attention to our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts, right here and right now. Just checking in how we are doing. And from wherever we are or however we are feeling and experiencing the present moment, Try to bring attention to your intention and your motivation for doing this session, for your day, for your week. Setting up an intention that is positive, that is beneficial, will help not only now, but throughout your day, throughout your week, to go back to what is actually meaningful and what matters. So in Buddhism, for it to be positive or beneficial, it needs to be broader than just something we can achieve right now and in this life only. But it's something that can bring us towards our ultimate wish to find everlasting peaceful happiness and completely freedom from suffering. And not only that, but that we achieve that state so we can help others to do the same. Just try to create that intention of using your daily life to work on yourself towards decreasing and eliminating suffering and opening your heart more and more so we can better help others. So with that intention, we can start bringing our attention to our breath, bringing our attention to the subtle sensations every time that we breathe in and out through our nostrils, just at the entrance of the nostrils. Feeling the air coming in a little bit colder, coming out a bit warmer. And observing, being vigilant whenever a distraction arises. Thoughts about the future, memories of the past, and without judgment, with kindness, we let them go and we bring the attention back to the breath again and again. Just observe the distraction, let it go, and go back to the breath. Now that we were able to focus and concentrate our minds a bit better, we're gonna start our taking and giving practice. But try to become aware that in our confused mind right now, we are the center of the universe. Whatever good happens, it happened because of us and how amazing we are. And whatever difficult or discomfort, well, is due to other people. They are the ones to blame. But we forget about how we are equal in wanting to be happy and to not suffer. So by seeing the benefits of actually thinking about others and the disadvantages of thinking about ourselves, we gladly and we really want to take all their suffering and give all our happiness. So we can start by visualizing either ourselves sitting in front of ourselves. If you think it's easier to imagine you are looking into a mirror, a big mirror, you can do so. And you can start by remembering all of the incredible conditions you have right here and right now. How fortunate we are. And also think about all the incredible things you have accomplished, both in the mundane but also in a spiritual way. Really try to create that good pride, good sense of pride about yourself. All the people you've helped, all the times you didn't hurt others, all the times you transformed your mind. And you see that as a beautiful white smoke in your heart, coming from the heart and completely clearing up your own body. And now you see in front of you, either yourself or in this image of yourself, and think about all the difficulties, the struggles, pain, all the negative habits, patterns you might have, all the suffering. All your low self-esteem, your negative thoughts about yourself. And you visualize that as toxic smoke. And with that wish to make yourself free from it, you're gonna see that smoke coming out from the nostrils of your self-image in front of you. And in each inhale that we will do, we're gonna gladly take away all of that suffering from ourselves. And that black smoke, toxic smoke, goes straight to this self-centered attitude, the cause of our suffering. And with each exhale, all our goodness, all the good things we have and we did, it's gonna come out as white, beautiful smoke, and it's gonna enter ourselves, giving love, compassion to ourselves. We're gonna do it for a few minutes. Inhaling all our toxic difficulties and exhaling all our goodness. And the more we inhale our own difficulties, the more our self-centered decreases, and the more we give our love and compassion to ourselves, the lighter and happier we become. Until ourselves and our self-image are full of love and compassion, light heart, happiness. And this image merges into us and we become whole, complete. And in the same way that we feel like this, we want others to feel the same. So now we can visualize people in our lives that we like. And we can either choose one specific person or different people, whatever we feel comfortable with. Visualizing them sitting in front of us. And especially realizing all the sufferings and difficulties they are going through. Visualizing it as black smoke, as this toxic smoke spiraling from their heart and contaminating their entire body. That makes them suffer, not able to fulfill their potential, that happy life. And we gladly then start to take this toxic smoke that is coming from their out breath, we take with our in breath. And we give to our self-cherishing that don't allow us to think and help them when we can. And with our out breath, we give us all our love, compassion, wisdom, skills, everything that we have to help them accomplish their own happiness. And we do it for a few moments, taking all their pain and giving all our goodness. They become each day, each moment, each in-breath lighter and full of light. They become free from their sufferings, discomforts, challenges. They look at us with smiling faces, happy, grateful. And we use that to totally eliminate our self-centered attitude, realizing the happiness that comes from helping others. And feeling that happiness, the benefit we created for ourselves and for others, we dedicate those benefits that we are able to use our body, speech, and mind to help eliminate the suffering of others and to help them to find lasting, peaceful happiness. And with that dedication, whenever we feel ready, we can move our bodies, open our eyes. I think that half an hour is too short for this meditation. We could stay a few hours. So try to use that. Yeah, you don't need to, you can expand. Of course, we didn't have time, but you can do that for people that you have difficulties with. It's a very powerful meditation. Actually, if you have any issues with someone that is a little bit entangled, try to use that. And also to others, you know, if you see someone, you heard about someone that is suffering, just also do it. So slowly, slowly we go expanding that. Don't forget we have that possibility. The power of the mind can be completely, you know, unlimited. So don't think you can only do with one person, with one situation. You can do with everybody. Okay? So I highly encourage you to do that as much as you can. This week, this life, all future lives, all the time. Thank you, everybody. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Have a wonderful
Bye.
day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.